wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
What's going on, folks?
Yes.
Welcome back to the No Thoughts Podcast. We're your host, I'm Ra.
Spry.
And on today's episode, it's slightly political.
Yeah.
Slightly.
You know I stay away from this stuff. But before we get into it,
okay,
I just wanted to say shout out to everybody that been liking, sharing our videos, no holding thoughts, everything, man. There's no way that you can't say that you can find us. There's no way that you say that you don't know that we here, because we here. We all on your social media page. We all on your YouTube. We in your living room. We in your kitchen. And you see that little brain. If you don't want to support us, that's fine. I don't care. I still love you anyway. If you got something that might be good, as far as like selling things, you have a special talent, let me know. Hit the inbox. I push it. I talk about it. You don't have to watch the show. I mean, because I show love, even though people don't. It doesn't bother me. Believe me when I tell you, because at some point, when we take off, you're just gonna have to think about that moment. It's not if we take off, it's when. All you gotta do is just pay attention to the movie. It's not cocky, it's just being truthful. You know what I mean? It's just being truthful. It's gonna happen. Y'all see where we started from, where we going and where we going. It's not like you seeing the same thing for a long time. We focus. So you follow the movement or you don't. I mean, like I always say, you either jump on board or get ran over. You know what I mean? And I don't have a problem with that. But let's get right into it. And I had to say that at the beginning because y'all never tune in all the way at the end. So go ahead, let's get into this political.
Yeah. So in this election year we're in, I wanted to tell everybody it's very important to vote. If the people in office, you have a problem. If you have a problem with the people in office, it's very important to vote. For that reason, because they're the ones who are passing legislation to do things either for you or against you. And I bring that up because, for those who don't know, I work in a bar. What type of bar, doesn't matter, I work in a bar. And my bar is not open at this point in time. Because the people at the top who are making the decisions are saying it's not safe to go to a bar or a restaurant and eat at this point in time, which I'm not disagreeing with. I'm only saying it should be a unilateral thing across the board. If I can't work, the next bar or restaurant should be able to work, and I don't want to put anybody out of a job. But recently, we live in Philadelphia, your mayor was spotted eating out at a restaurant in Maryland, which he said was owned by a friend of his. Now, as he was eating, he was spotted. Somebody took a picture of it and posted it. So of course he had to come out and apologize. Why are you apologizing if you didn't do anything wrong? Because he felt guilty because he's keeping people from going to work right about now, but he's going out and enjoying himself at a restaurant. Now, the reason I have an issue with this is because it's not about just because one of his explanations was, there's only 800 cases going on here as opposed to 33,000 in the Philadelphia area. No. Let's not go about the cases because that's what you want to do. You want to throw COVID in our face. You want to throw the numbers in our face. No. How did you feel as a person at that point in time? You wanted to go out, didn't you? And what did you do? You went out. But yet you're keeping the people who elected you in office from going out and enjoying themselves. And guess what I want to do? I don't want to go out and enjoy myself. I want to go to work. But because of you, Mr. Kenney, it's okay for you to go out and enjoy yourself and for you to show some love to your friend who owns a bar. But me, I can't. Just because this is, your will. And that's why if you don't like the elected official in your county, in your city, in your state, you got to do something about it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I haven't voted in every election, but as we can see here with the way the president put things in the governors and the mayors of each city's hands, each city and state's hands, you see the trickle-down effect. In some cases, like in Florida, coronavirus happened on Monday. On Wednesday, it was like come on, open the city back up, open the state back up, and that didn't go as planned. And in some places, they're like, we're going to wait. Like here in Philadelphia, the reason I'm so angry about this because it was all set up. At first, it was, after 2 weeks of these metrics, they had the metrics. I used to visit the PA Health Department website frequently, every day, to see what the metrics were, to see when we can go from red to yellow, from yellow to green. And every single time, it was another obstacle in the way. Boom, we about to go to green. We did the 2 weeks. They were like, it should have been like, June? I want to say like June 19th or June 26th, one of the two. And it was like, Philadelphia won't be open until July something. And then it was like, all right, July. And then July came around and it was like, it's not a full green, it's a soft green or a modified green or whatever. And it was like, okay, let's see what's next. And then the 15th, the governor puts these bar restrictions on. And it's like, okay, now now understand all this. Like, you got to be safe, but you keep on pushing things back and coming up with new data that supports this but doesn't support that. If it's not safe to be open, nobody should be out. And if I can't enjoy myself going to work, why is it okay for the mayor to go to his friend's bar or restaurant or whatever and order himself something to eat or drink? The hypocrisy. Kanye West famously said,
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Mayor Kenney doesn't care about bar people. We out.